just.
Really nice.
I'm like, I'm in Hawaii. It's all good. Give me one and I'll be happy.
God, nice to meet someone who can like take what's handed to them and get. You know what? Let's start.
Well, thank you, Jen.
I've lost it.
So you've been here all day. You can lose it.
See, Jesus.
I get
I want
it.
to be more like you.
Thanks, but I haven't been talking all day. I've been on the beach, so it's all good. Okay, waste of my time.
Do you have a smart reason for everything?
No.
I'm just kidding.
So what was it that made you and Nancy stalk this project? I like that term.
Well, she had found this story, and she stalked me and made me sit down and read it. And then I fell in love with it, and then our company that we're with, Sony, our bosses acquired it, and Adam's company acquired it, and then we just sort of sat back and thought, God, that's such a beautiful story. It should be told, and of course, there's nobody better than Adam to do this movie, and maybe if we, you know, if we could only be a part of it, how wonderful would that be? And so we just, you know, I wrote Adam a letter. I sat down at my typewriter and wrote out why I thought, because we had been looking for something to follow The Wedding Singer up also, but we wanted it to be organic. We wanted it to be a certain type of story, not repeat what we did in the past, but still stay true to what it is that we love about love and laughter and how to have a good time. And we just thought this could be the right story to do that. And so we just showed them how and why, and we all know each other and love each other, and we got together and found out we were creatively on the same page. And, you know, I think there's such a thoughtful aspect of this film, such a romantic aspect, but there's also such a funny comedic aspect of this film, and I think it works for younger people and older people, and there's so much for boys, and there's so much for women, men and women. And, you know, I know that our director, Pete Siegel, wraps all of that up, and with the intentions that Nan and I had and Adam and his team had, I know that they were bridged together by Pete as well. I mean, every choice that he made, I think that was a big challenge for him, of how do you make a broad comedy that's really thoughtful. I just think that that's an incredible challenge, and I think he pulled it off beautifully.
Well, in the film, Sandler's character makes you fall in love with him every day. Do you make your boyfriend fall in love with you every day?
I like him when he does that. I like that he does that. And as much as I want that from him, I also want to give that back. I want to do what I can to make him fall in love with me every day. Wait, no. Yeah, did I say that right?
Cheer, that was sweet. You said it came out.
Good.
It came out right. Well,
I'm schizophrenic.
Yeah, I'm like, hello. No, it came out. It came out very well.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yay! Whoa, where am I out? I'm like, where am I attached to? Thank you. Just trying to fill it
I will
out.
set you free.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, like, how am I doing this? Good to see you.
I'm closing my eyes till you got it.
Hold on. I'm struggling. Where do you have speed? Hold on.
Hang on
Give me
one
a minute,
sec.
you guys. Damn.
You're
Okay,
not
I
being
thought I
timed.
was. That's why I'm like, damn. Okay. It's not working. Yeah, I think I went the wrong thing. Thank you.
Yeah, it's facing down.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
You look good, buddy.
You can do single. Yeah, thanks.
And then do you want zoom in tight on your
And
beautiful
if you
eyes?
could just come in, and then I'm gonna go like this. And then
That's hot.
I know, right? Okay, now we're ready. So I'd like to thank you for moving this movie from Seattle to Hawaii.
Yeah, well, next time I'm gonna bring. We're gonna hopefully shoot in Seattle, and then we get to compare the difference.
No. So my first question is: your character is falling in love, making Drew fall in love every day.
Cutie pie, yeah. Well, what a sweetheart.
She is a sweetheart. Do you make your wife fall in love every day?
When she gets like a little restless with me and is not digging me as much as she used to, all I gotta do is take the shirt off. She goes crazy.
Actually, some of the publicists were like, "Have you seen Sandler's body? You guys all went swimming a few days ago, and he's gotten kind of."
Well, no, I was always pretty well. Right now, I'm 37, but when I was 6, I was built like a truck.
I mean, I hear you, right? It all works.
You look good. You look
Thank you
good.
very much.
You're
Appreciate
keeping
that.
it
I try to keep it somewhat
You
tight.
do it. I can tell you work hard.
Appreciate that. So you keep your little family together because you got Rob Schneider. Let's just look at my notes here.
Go ahead,
you
bring it
have,
on. Rob Schneider.
Let's see, Blake Clark,
Blake Clark, love
Alan
him.
Court. Yeah. So what's up with that? Can I be in your inner circle? Because you take care of those you love, it seems
Well,
like.
we like fat people around. You see, you're looking a little too hot. We try to make it. See, I hang out with people who are a little off, so I look like a stud.
And of course, the question that you've been asked 50,000 times today, I'm sure. What is it about Sandler and Barrymore that just creates?
I think, honestly, I mean, I'm trying to answer the question. I think it's just me.
Why not?
I think it's all about, the way I am and Drew's attraction to me. And you can feel that.
You're pretty hot, so the screen it kind of radiates this great
Thanks.
sexual heat.
It doesn't matter who's looking at me. You look at Blake Clark doing scenes with me, you see a guy attracted to a movie star. I'm a
Damn
movie
straight.
star. Thank you.
And those watching, if they're gonna, decide what to see come Valentine's Day weekend,
Yeah.
why would you say, hey, go see 50 First
Well,
Dates?
for God's sake, it's comedy. It's there to make you laugh. You can go. Say you don't have a date on Valentine's Day. You could go to this. You don't? We're gonna get you one. You need one. You deserve one.
Thank you.
Nice girl, pretty. But say you don't have one, like such as yourself. You go there and you enjoy your life. Say you do have a date. You go there, you enjoy your life. Say you're a guy who hates Valentine's Day. You go to the Sandler movie. You say Barrymore is damn cute. Sandler's all right. You can deal with it. It's all about dealing with that day.
That's my life. Yeah, whatever. It's no worries, right?
Exactly.
It all works out. Well, thank you all. It's hot
Thank
in
you.
here.
Yeah, well, you got a black shirt on.
Because I packed it very incorrectly.
What?
Associated Press in Los Angeles.
Associated Press?
Yeah.
AP! AP!
baby. You got a whole little collection right there of goodies.
Yeah, well,
Piling up. It's all healthy though. It looks good.
it's all pretty good. Green
Okay.
tea, guava juice, water, fruit. It's all good.
It's good. It works.
And
Right?
mentally, I'm collecting stuff
So I'm
too.
sure you've heard this, but in our screening yesterday, people were like busting up laughing at weird points, and we're like, what are they laughing at? They're laughing at you because we didn't know your character was based off of like a real guy, and his family and relatives were in the audience. And I just found this out. So tell us about this guy you're based off of.
Ula is
Ula.
his name. I hope they weren't just laughing at the other. Everybody was laughing.
No, people we're laughing at the
All right,
appropriate
all right. I
times.
don't
They're
know.
just laughing like intermittently, and we're like, what the hell are they laughing at? Yeah.
Oh, well, they were laughing at other things too, because this is like, we did a lot of stuff. We shot a lot of the movie here in Hawaii, so there's particular things just for Hawaiians to laugh at. Not to leave everybody else out, but this guy Ula is a real guy that I play, and he's, we met him 5 years ago, and Adam Sandler and I looked at each other and we're like, we gotta put this guy in a movie. This don't come along many times in a lifetime. We gotta play this guy. And we're just trying to, figure out a way to shoot a movie over here. And sure enough, Adam pulled it off, And it's sweet, This movie's got a lot of heart to it, and it's really funny, and it's just nice. But I really wanted to pull off the Hawaiian thing. I want people to see it and believe me as a Hawaiian. It's nice because some of the Hawaiians who saw the movie thought I was a local guy, which is like, yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, I hadn't read. I knew we were interviewing Sandler and Barrymore. I didn't know anything really about the film. I hadn't read the notes, so I like to do that. I didn't even realize you were in the film. Didn't know it was you.
Hey!
You were totally believable. For after we got on the bus, everybody was like, "God, Rob Schneider was so funny," and I'm like, "Whoa, wait, where was he?" In the
That's
thing?
good.
So you were
glad.
like, you're so on point with
Well,
it.
thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
it was good time. So now, where are the shorts? Because
Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of stuff going in those shorts. I don't mind saying, and a lot of it was hanging out. But I figure it'd be funny if a guy's wearing the same thing 20 years later that he wore in high school, And back in 1979, it's like maybe that was okay to wear those short shorts. But now, my ass is hanging out, my gut's hanging. It's kind of fun, To me, it's funny because we never talk about or deal with it,
just try to age. Doesn't quite work.
I like that. He's missing a finger. He's got one eye. He's been bitten by a shark.
Hates his wife.
But not that he hates his wife. He's just been married a long time, and he likes to fantasize outside of the marriage.
But he's faithful.
He's faithful. He's got not a lot of choices in life. He's not a guy who's going to, go outside the marriage. He loves his wife, but he's just he likes to live through his friend vicariously. So he tries to hook up his friend Adam. My Ula likes to fix up Adam Sandler with these other women he meets, so he can live vicariously through him. It's wonderfully subversive. I don't know. I don't really want to understand the real true meaning behind it.
but it worked. So it's
Well,
all
thank
good.
you. Hope we had a good time. Glad
well,
to have you out
you're
here.
almost. You have like 2 more people, so hang in there.
Hey,
And
well,
you're
thank
done.
you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Alum.
Oh, I know, right? I was reading on the notes, like, yeah, he's an alum, so I was excited. Oh, wait, are we rolling? It's hot in here.
I've been here for 8 hours.
Yeah, you're doing good, though. You're almost done.
I'm growing cultures on my back.
It's working out.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Sean. I'm like, where'd you get the inspiration for the list? And he's like, well, Peter gave it to me. And I'm like, because he's smart, because he's an SC. He was a bro.
Yes,
like,
that's my contribution to the film.
Well, where'd that come
I made
from?
him lisp.
You made him lisp.
Yes.
Did you just figure it'd be funnier?
No, it was in an earlier draft of the script that Adam and Tim Herlihy and Alan Covert had rewritten. And then I guess they got bored of it, or they didn't think it would work, and it was written out of the script. And then when I met with Sean this one day in my office and realized that he was half the Hobbit he was on the preceding movie, he'd lost 40 pounds. I asked him, I said, and just in case we go back to this, would you be interested in doing the whole character with a lisp? And he thought I was joking. But then he saw the huge skull bong on my desk and realized I wasn't. Kidding. Kidding.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
So you say. So what is it about you and Sandler? Because you did Anger Management, which was hilarious. We all saw this last night. Hilarious. That can create like great magic.
Thank you.
Yes. So what was the chemistry? Like what can happen there?
Well, the neat thing about chemistry is not only can you not teach it, but it's fun to watch, you know, and when those two guys go at it on screen, I'm talking just in a scene, I don't mean go at it, I mean go at it.
Sure you do.
Yes.
Sure you do.
How articulate of me for the AP. Thank you. You know, it's really wonderful when you see love in someone's eyes, you know, across the table at another actor, because it's not always there. And if it's not there, it's the longest day in the world for a director.
Well, my final question to you, as a director, this film, obviously a comedy, but it did have some dramatic elements. And in fact, a couple of the reporters said they cried, and I'm like, I don't know about that, but they shed a few tears.
Hey,
right?
they said they did.
They said
Let them
they-
have their moment.
I was like, I don't know about to cry, but it's all good, you know, whatever works for you.
Let it go.
As a director,
Yes.
how did you walk the fine line of directing a comedy with a dramatic element?
Well, that was a challenge because we knew we had at its core a real story that we were telling. And so we knew that we were playing with a lot of broad humor, and you know, it's kind of fragile, the balance between those things. And everyone, the whole studio was nervous about. Exactly. All right? So not only do I have to deal with that, but I have to deal with brain injuries on this side. So, okay, cut him off!
Shut him
No
up!
more Mai Tais!
He's cut, huh?
But so anyway, you know, with that fine line, you have to, you know, make sure that your audience doesn't get mad at you, which they can if you yank their chain too much.
Right.
And I think we found, you know, in the edit room, a nice balance between the laughter and the story.
I think you definitely did. Well, it was good to see
Good
you.
seeing
Hopefully I'll
you.
be seeing you a lot more.
Yeah, congratulations.
Well, thank you. Congratulations to you too on this.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so were you a little leery about which role to take after Lord of the Rings? Because I know between Goonies, 8-year gap, Rudy, and then Lord of the Rings, 8-year gap. So were you leery, like?
Well, I wanted to work. I wanted to work right away, and I got to do this TV show, and I directed a couple episodes of shows, and then this audition came up, and I met with the director and did the audition, and bang, into another movie. So I kind of liked the fact that being a part of Lord of the Rings gave me entree into a couple of things sort of quickly. Now I have a little bit more confidence that it's not gonna, my career won't die a horrifying, stalling death. But you never know. That's why I married a woman who loves me, even if I'm not working.
Damn straight, and that's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
So where did the lisp come from? We were laughing so
You like
damn-
the lisp?
The lisp.
Yeah, the lisp came from Pete Thiegel. Pete Thiegel, the director. He said, we're going to try this character with a lisp. And I said, really? Is that a good thing to do? And he said, it's good. I think it's a good idea. And I said, okay. So I tried it, and it worked. And so I kept it.
And he's an SC alum. Smart man, that Pete Siegel.
He knows what's funny.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Rob Schneider.
Being
I love you,
loud.
Rob. Watch out for the alligator, man. It's coming up behind you.
So what's going to happen next in your career? Because you've been Oscar nominated for, you know, the thing you directed with your wife, the whole film you did. You're very versatile. Are you going to branch into directing?
I'm having sort of a crisis. I don't know what to do next. I mean, I'm excited because I've got a team of people around me who are really giving me a lot of, showing me a lot of opportunities, and I don't know what I'm going to do. It's actually kind of a brave new world for me. So hopefully I'll come up with something that I'm passionate about, whether it's comedy or drama, whether I'm in front of the camera or behind the camera, whether I keep in the film and television business or do something else. You know, I don't know. It's wide open. I sort of feel like at the moment, because of the success of Lord of the Rings, I should focus on finding an acting part that'll really allow me to stretch and grow. But I don't know. I'm just going to keep having fun.
Whatever happens, huh?
Yeah.
And I was so impressed because I read Rolling Stone and I read the article saying that you were working in Westwood at the theater.
At the Bruin. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, but I'm impressed. So, I mean, like, would you encourage your kids? Are you going to let them be like, hey, follow your path? And
Yeah, whatever they want to do, as long as it's, you know, you always want your kids, I think, to do better than you. You know, you want them to achieve something. So I've started ingraining the idea of education in them, and so my daughter, she knows that to like make daddy happy, she's got to do well in school. So as long as she applies herself and is challenged, and you know, I want them to do whatever's going to make them happy. Really, I mean, that's what more can you ask for your kids? Really?
that's it. And I'm being wrapped. So congratulations on the
Thank
film.
you.
Oh,
Go Bruins!
no. They need it. Yeah, I'm like, they need help. But they're doing pretty good in basketball.